Hi everybody. So a few times people brought up the fact that we're using food, and we primarily do use food in our training. And Sam here, one of my other instructors at Kindred Companions, and who's also very familiar with Journey the New Guinea Singing Dog, is going to explain to you how to properly use food so that you're not stuck keeping food in your pocket for your entire life, and you don't have a dog that only does it when there's food around. Sam, why don't you go ahead and explain to our audience how we go about that.
All right. There are basically two ways to use food. One is right, and the other is wrong. The wrong way is bribery, right? Bribery will get you arrested for many good reasons. In dog training, the dog will only work when food is present, and that's the main gripe of people who don't like to use a lot of food, right? If you do it right, the food need not be present. Here's how. Journey, hey, I got nothing in my hands. Sit. The dog will work for a paycheck. Most of us work for paychecks, right? However, if we take the same thing, same behavior, all right, so I'm going to throw a treat out here. And then I'm going to wave another one in front of his face. Journey. Sit. Sit. If I do that, that's called bribery. Right? So when I'm teaching, it's okay to do bribery for the first few repetitions to get him to understand what you're trying to do, so I have an incentive to do it. But as soon as he understands the behavior, and I mean as soon as, it may not take you much more than 6 or 7 repetitions. Come on, Jeremy. As soon as he understands that, what needs to happen is you need to go from a model that has food in the hands to a model that has no food in the hands. You're going to have to learn to be a ninja with treats. They're going to have to appear out of nowhere, get deposited in his mouth, and you're going to leave him thinking, wow, how did that happen? See? How did that happen? Sit. All right? So you're going to have to learn to be kind of fast with these treats. You missed one. And this is how you do it. And this is how you're going to make all of your treats appear in your training. This way you can be on a walk, and he'll never really know whether there are treats present or not. He'll just start offering you behaviors when there are no treats in your hands, and then you can reward. So that's one of the first prescripts of working with singers. The second prescript of working with singers is that you can never force this dog to do anything. He has to want to do it. You're going to have to learn to trust a very, very untrustworthy animal at first. And it's a hard thing to do, and for those of us who came from very controlling, very harsh training methods, right, it's an absolute no-no. You're going to have to learn to drop him. One of the things that's going to make this guy want to work with you is never having a bad experience, right, little guy? Yeah. Never having a bad experience. If he has a bad experience, he will shut off and say no.